All right, it's 10:43 a.m. on Thursday, January 18th, 2024. Hold on. I'm shaking out the shower liner because I'm trying to prevent it from molding. That's a little obsessive. I mean, I could go to the dollar store and get another one, but trying to have a blend of habits that are thoughtful and get rid of the obsessive habits. But a good thing today is that yesterday and today my eyes are less swollen, though they're irritated here and dry, because the acne cream that I only put on these pimples here with the Vaseline, it kind of drifted a bit. But this eye is just a wee bit swollen. The other eye is okay. You know, I was watching Lab Muffin. There's a few dermatologists. Well, she's a cosmetic chemist, but I like her videos. Australian, and Dr. Dre I like, but Lab Muffin has other things that are kind of nice. I learned from her. So my face isn't too red because I didn't put acne cream all over. So I have to kind of take the time to look and then, just put them on the areas that I need them. So I had it on last night on this area and the nose, and then this morning. But anyways, let me wash my hands and then put on sunscreen. Oh, soap is here. So I'm getting, it's good that I have someone I'm going to go coach. Well, I'm going to see if he shows up, because I am doing it for free. The reason I'm doing it for free is because I said, look, I'm going to document it for my social media, because I need to get things moving with that. He contacted me because on my Grindr app, I finally put that in my profile. Without, on these apps, you can't promote yourself. You can't do advertising and stuff like that. So you have to be creative. So he contacted me, and he goes to the same branded gym I go to. So I'm like, oh, but it's a different location. But I've been to that location with another client. But you gotta pretend not to work out. I'm just trying to coach him, but I'm gonna work out too. So we'll see if he shows up. If not, I'm just gonna do my workout. So that puts me in, I set my alarm for 7, so it automatically makes me force myself to be more structured, which already is a win. On another note, my where I have to be careful that I don't rub the cream off while it transfers to my eyelid. But anyways, my orderly client wanted me to cut his beard. I'm like, okay, I'm cutting his beard just to cut his beard, not to do anything else. I'm like, okay. He wants to know how much I'm going to charge. I'm like, I don't have a price. Maybe I'll charge him $30. I guess it's just to get me there, and because I'm good and he doesn't trust the other guy. So I have to message him. I had a message from someone to teach a first aid course, but I'm like, look, I need a location, then I can give you a price. And then Sunday I have my personal training client, the original one. Hopefully he remembers, he had hurt his lower back with his godson or whatever. But I'm gonna wake up and say I'm going, and if he says, "Oh no, I can't," I'll show him that where I said okay for this date and this date, and then I'll just charge him. At any rate, it's good for me because it keeps me on point, the structure that I need. Although I'm tired, I'm still gonna load up on more caffeine. And that's it. I need that structure. And I pushed a little bit further at my lesson plan, and I could kind of see an end coming. And then I could work on my already late fitness certification and my taxes. Like, I have to do everything one thing at a time. I have this mail which I haven't been opening. It could be because of the pending lawsuit. It could be pending whatever. I don't know. But I'm not answering it for now. You're one thing at a time. So I have a little bit more mental strength today. I found out that I couldn't get my prep yesterday because there was something wrong with my medical card, and when I called them, and then I realized it was expired, and I'm like, how did I not know this? What's the process of maybe, I don't know how often I'm supposed to redo it, but anyways, so they're gonna send me paperwork. So that means I can't go on prep. I had to tell my sex date person that I don't have enough prep. But he's like, oh, we'll use condoms. I'm like, oh. And then afterwards I'm like, do you have any? He's like, yeah, I bought a box of 40 at Costco. I'm like, okay, what are you trying to tell me? And I didn't even ask, are they my size? But that's too much information. The green ones work best for me if we're talking about lifestyle or Trojan or whatever. But anyways. So, and if this guy comes to training, I mean, when I'm just gonna work out and then coach him. It's not gonna be like an hour coaching. I'm just gonna be doing my stuff. I'm gonna be talking. I'm gonna watch his exercises, give him tips, and follow him up like that. I don't have a structure for that, personally, because eventually I'm gonna be doing it online. That's my plan. Unless the people live here, then I can kind of see them once in a while at the gym and whatever. And I have to see how I'm going to instruct this guy, because it's not something I'm used to. But he does work out 3 times a week, and he wants to get big. That's it. There was another guy from the app, Scruff. I don't know, it just came out. He said, he complimented me on my body. And I'm like, oh, let me coach you. He's not from here. And he's like, yes, whatever. I didn't mention any price or anything. I'm just like, let me coach you. I just kind of offer it. It just came out like that. and talking and stuff like that. I'm like, what do you do already? Are you just doing powerlifting, or you do bodybuilding? Because I don't do the powerlifting thing, but I can help you structure to build muscle. That's what I'm focusing on, because I like it. And so he kind of went blank for a bit after. I'm like, can you send me do you track it? Can you send me this? Like, I was getting like serious. I am always serious when I'm doing that because I take it seriously. Some people on the apps, they're like, flirting, but I kind of show that I'm serious. So anyways, didn't hear from him, but he added me on Instagram. I'm like, okay. And then I saw an exercise where he was filming his exercises. So it's like, okay, I can work with this. He has stuff on his Instagram of him doing exercises. Aside from the naked ass pictures, I don't know how they allow that. I guess they don't allow the sexual pictures and they don't allow dick pictures, but if you're showing your ass in an artistic sense, it's like he has a lot of them on there. I'm like, oh, okay. So I guess it's artsy. But anyway, so I saw him doing bicep curls. And then so I'm like, how am I going to message this guy and tell him and without hurting his feelings? And so I just said, I saw you do the bicep curl. And he says, oh, was it good? And then I didn't know how to answer, but then I just wrote the steps that you can do to make it better for muscle growth, because there's techniques that, if you watch, even just watching Mike Israetel on YouTube, you get informed of the science that's out there and others. But just from my personal experience, it's, taking out the momentum, going to full range of motion, getting a stretch in the muscle. It's stuff that I already do. And then you have a baseline as to how you control your exercises and you progress from there. So I said, get back to me with a video. And then he just does a thumb up. If he doesn't get back, well, he's just lazy and not serious. And that's that, I'm going to let this dry, the sunscreen, and then I'm going to cover it, and then I'm going to put Vaseline on the eyes. And that tends to make my eyes water. I don't know. But my eyes are like alligator skin in the corners. Not that red today, because they were red last night, but alligator skin on the eyelids near the corners. So, I don't know. And then it'll be the same thing with this guy here. At least he works out. He wants to get big. And then he's asking the questions, how long will it take? I'm like, well, we got to give it at least 6 months. Like, I'm afraid to say things that will turn people off to reality. So, the reason I'm afraid is because I don't have many people approaching me. But I'm doing it for my experience, and already 2 in one day, that's good. I got to start somewhere. So, and I haven't paid any money to do anything yet. That's the point. Like, experiment which way I can go and then see how I can go all in, because I don't know. That's my issue. I have so many options and I don't know what to do. So, we'll see how it goes. If it goes well with this guy, okay, I'll need a before after. Put something on your Instagram if you have one. I don't know. And that's it. And then I can kind of see how I can guide people. And then also my Instagram, my other Instagram, which I've mentioned a couple of years ago. I started one. My picture's not on it, but it's kind of like a fetish type thing. And I wanted to do that too. It's something I like, and I wanted to move that further forward. I mean, it's progressing, but it's nothing huge, but it's a little community. But I want to film stuff, and hide faces and stuff like that. I'm not against it. And I have an problem getting people. People don't take it seriously. So it's something with me, it's something, with the approach or whatever. And there was a guy I was talking with on it, and on the app, and there's a website where people are doing that, and then he says making a profile and stuff. And I thought I did have a profile on this particular website, but I didn't take it seriously. So I'm thinking I should take it a little more seriously. Order a costume that will, appropriate for this thing. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but because I use the website, I use it anonymously, but anyways, get the right, order the right attire that I need. I have this ring light that's has no legs, and it's kind of leaning against the sink, but you can't really tell. I can't get the other color lights on, so I'm stuck with what I have. But that, maybe take a couple of pictures, post them up, and then have the base for that, and see who's willing to film, So that's a very strong possibility. And I know where to order this stuff because someone had sent me a link. So that's good too. All right. That's it.